Happy Monday, Grand Island. Welcome to Viking Vision News, a.k.a. the best show in town. I'm Rachel.
You've got that right. I'm Ashley. Did you enjoy the weekend, GI? Today is Monday, October 29th, 2012.
I don't know if they enjoyed it, but it certainly was a busy one. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary, and today's a day 4 here at Grand Island High School.
Let's not waste any time. Here's the news of the day. Attention, Federation hockey players. There will be a brief but important meeting today immediately after school in room 110. The meeting will last 15 minutes and it will provide you with necessary information for tryouts.
If you cannot attend the hockey meeting, please see Coach Bray or Coach Simpson. Also, please make sure your physical is current with the trainer and your green sheet has been filled out. Remember, no green sheet, no tryout.
Another winter sport gathers today, Javie Varsity Boys Basketball, as those athletes also have a meeting with coaches today at 5 p.m. in the back gym. Please bring your workout clothes and get ready to sweat.
National Honor Society students have a meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, the 30th, after school in Mr. K. Murray's room 182. Members will be receiving new t-shirts at the meeting. New clothes rock.
I'm kind of partial to new shoes myself. Speaking of apparel, Wednesday is Halloween, you know.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah, it's true. And for those of you who want to dress up in costumes, you must go to room 184 and pay your $1 donation in order to wear your costume for the school day. The proceeds will benefit the sophomore class of 2015, but remember, no masks, please.
Anyone who pays their $1 and is dressed up can come and trick-or-treat at Casey's Corner, too. Anyone have any good costume ideas for Halloween?
Not sure. You know, the usual cowgirl, doctor, nurse, vampire.
I thought about dressing up as the Doppler effect.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Rach, that's very meteorological of you. Speaking of weather, we've got a little spoiled with that 75-degree day last week, but I don't think we're going to see that for a while. Let's check in with Hobby for the forecast.
Hello, Grand Island. Hold on to your hats and get out your umbrellas. It's going to be a wet and windy week. Monday calls for showers with a high of 42. Tuesday is going to be a little warmer with a high of 49, but it's going to be windy and rainy. Happy Halloween. Wednesday is going to be a high of 47, and guess what? More rain on the way. Thursday and Friday call for the same as the rest of the week. Both days with a high of 45. And what do you know? More rain? Well, that's all for now. I'm Javi. Have a great week. Shai. Woohoo!
In Viking Vision sports, we had a lot of fall sports teams battling other schools in playoff action across the region over the weekend. For all the crazy playoff results, here's Mr. Gorton.
First, we'll talk about the good news. In boys and girls cross country, both teams finished strong at the NFL championships. For the boys, they finished in second place with a total of 71 points, thanks to individual performances by Andrew Masiello in third place and Nick Pino in sixth place. For the girls cross country team, they also finished second, led by strong runs from top 10 finishers, Ayla Marino in seventh place, Emma McIntyre in ninth, and Taylor Marino in 10th place for your Grand Island Lady Vikings cross-country team. Also good news for the girls soccer team, as in the Class A quarterfinals on Friday, Grand Island beat Amherst right here at GI by a score of 3-1. Julia Kelly had the game-winning goal for your Lady Vikings, and they move on to the Class A semifinals on Halloween night, Wednesday night at 7 p.m., at Depew High School, as your Lady Vikings will take on Williamsville South. Now we move to the bad news portion of the results. In boys soccer, Grand Island downed by Williamsville South by a score of 1-0, as Williamsville South gets a goal from Miles Taylor and the shutout from Steve Casey. That ends the boys varsity Vikings soccer season. And in varsity football, the season ends for your Vikings in the Class A semifinals as they lose 13-0 to Sweet Home. The game was at Sweet Home, and I'm sure weather was a factor as the Panthers forced 4 Viking turnovers. But it was a successful season for the Vikings overall as they end with a record of 7-2.
Attention students, if you would like to purchase a class ring, you may do so this Thursday, November 1st and Friday, November 2nd from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the large cafeteria. There will be a special parent-student ordering night on Thursday, November 1st from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. in their senior cafeteria. A $50 deposit payable to Justin's is required.
So our friends down the complex at Connor Middle School just recently completed their election for student council office this year. And here are the results. Historian, 6th grader Justin Chatema. Treasurer, 7th grader Haley Geyer.
Secretary, 7th grader Sarah Wilcott. Vice President, 8th grader Stephen Parisi, and the president for the 2012 through 13 school year at CMS is 8th grader Joe Chatema. Justin and Joe became the first brothers to have a seat in the middle school student council during the same year. Congratulations to the winners and all the students who campaigned for offices this year.
Back to high school news. The GIHS Drama Club, aka the Spotlighters, are getting set to illuminate the stage in 10 days as the production of Done to Death hits Grand Island. Mary and yours truly are just some of the many brilliant performers, so that alone makes it a great show.
The fun begins Thursday, November 8th at 7 p.m., as well as Friday night the 9th at 7 p.m., plus a twin bill on Saturday, November 10th, with a matinee at 2 p.m. and the finale at 7 p.m. The show costs only $1, that's 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels, or 100 pennies, and it's $2 for adults. So dig through those couches, Grand Island. It's a double-casted comedy, and you don't want to miss it. Oh, and sauce.
Attention all runners and walkers. Come join the Vikings for Veterans Run, Walk, Jog at Veterans Park on Saturday, November 10th. You don't need to be a competitor. Just come out, enjoy the park, and support your hometown heroes. Get registration forms from Mrs. Podlucky in the high school.
You can also pick up entry forms at the Grand Island Recreation Department at the Nike base, Grand Island Veterans Park concession stands, the Grand Island Memorial Library, or you can register online at www.vikingsforveterans.weebly.com and click the Register Online tab at the top of the site.
Attention seniors, please remember to see your guidance counselor after filling out online applications. You need to fill out a transcript release form to ensure that your transcripts are sent to the colleges. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to go to the guidance office for answers.
Looking for some deep thoughts for your Monday? Well, listen to Mark with our Viking Values Message.
Hello, Grand Island. I'm Mark with today's Viking Values Message of the day. An Italian proverb states, at the end of the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box. What this means is, don't take your position in life for granted, because in the end, we are all essentially equals. And that's today's Viking Values Message of the day. And remember, be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Have a great day.
Great job, Mark. Sounds good.
Mark, you haven't changed a bit. I mean, at all, though. Like, in a month. He hasn't changed his clothes. Mark, if there was a Sanitation 101 class here at GI, I would suggest you take it.
Well, Mark, enough about the sanitation. Grand Island, I mean, I don't look classy today, but ours truly, Ashley, looks classy. So, in the words of Nick Seuss, stay classy, Grand Island.
Bye, Grand Island. Have a great Monday.